do you have an interrupt as holy or no?
I have Hammer of Justice, so if it's able to get stunned, then yes.
Okay, we'll do you as a backup then. Um, and then for groups 1 and 2, because there's a tank in each, if the tanks could be like the priority interrupt, and then we'll run the rotation off of that.
Just saying you got two. Oh wait, no, sorry, I was looking at my add-ons group. Never mind.
Can I make a just quick suggestion? Uh,
Yes.
if we're going to have tanks be priority interrupt, um, Ray and I, if we don't have an interrupt, we can call out. But if we're gonna be the first interrupt on it, like I don't want people to waste their interrupts because they see the cast bar get halfway there. So, like Ray and I can just be very good about if we don't have it, call out. If we do, nobody else try.
Yes, that would be awesome. For groups 1 and 2, there's also a third group interrupt. So that way there should be no cast getting off.
What do you want Group 3 interrupting the boss? The two
So
cast?
group 2 will be on the Song of Dissolution, Psycho, Arzus, Holy Cross, and Bale will be backup. And then group 3 will do the Soulful Blast with. So this whole time I've called you Poath, but then I looked and it's actually AO. So I don't know what you want me to call you, but
Otter is
Poath
good.
Path the Hunter.
Yeah.
What cast is group 1 interrupting?
So it's going to come off the Formless Mass and it's Siphon Vitality.
Is group 1. All right, heard.
For group 3, it's going to be the Soulful Blast with Path, Harlequin, Sakia, Search, and then Zaz, you'll be backup.
That's the ability that hits the tank.
Can we take off push to talk for this encounter?
Not really, because my kids are very noisy.
I mean, you can stay on push talk if you want to. It's a thing where it's either or. You can pick yourself. This challenge just makes you do it, or you be muted and you can't talk at all.
Why doesn't everybody just hop down to the second raid channel? I don't think that one's push to talk instead of.
We're going to 2, I guess.
Yeah, you're all going to 2. If you don't want to move, I'm going to move you.
Okay, I'm back.
Difference again.
Okay, I missed it. I'm sorry. Why are we two?
Oh, yeah.
So I had one with push to talk and I had one without push to talk. I thought.
I am not pushed to talk right now.
Yeah. It told me I had to, but then well, I was already in voice activated. I don't know.
Just change this group so if you guys want to go off push to talk, it should work now.
Oh yeah, disconnected from the phone, okay?
Yeah, Path again, like in Mythic Bandit. Please put yourself on push talk.
That's not.
There you go. See? I told you.
That's not him. That's Lock.
Bagels, how quickly is your interrupt off cooldown?
Who?
Bagels.
So I have two main concerns with this fight. The first one is the one that needs to be dispelled, and all three dispel needs to fall in one player. And the other part is the one where we're gonna position ourselves for that dispel because it leaves like a frost thingy on the floor.
I will get to that in just a second.
They can hear everything.
So I did make a change to group 1. Crone, you'll be backup for the interrupt. Okay? Group 4, you guys are going to be my primary people to soak the 4 points. Let me grab the name of it real quick so you know what you're looking for.
Arthur Crushing Gaze.
The Falling Strike.
Okay.
The all the videos I saw had them kind of located like this. So it's like 4 corners of the platform basically. So we'll have our 3 druids and Musu be the primary with Bagels as backup. Okay, so
They still work like the. Oh, go ahead, Jamie. Sorry.
if you get the big purple circle, run out of the group. If you get the really pretty like cyan color, run into the group. The boss is going to be tanked there-ish. And with the purple or with the blue one, you want as many people in it as possible because it's going to spread damage across everything. I think it'll only do like 5k damage if we're all in it, all 25 of us, but we might rotate healing cooldowns for that. I'll wait to see how hard it actually hits us. For phase 2, when we start getting the dispels, Maple, you're going to take the first dispel, but you have to wait for all 3 of them to get over to the edge of the platform. And then I'll have you take the second one, which you'd be dispelling the person that just has 1, so that way the third person has all 3. And then Mag, you want to take the third one?
Sure.
For this fight specifically on Heroic, one of the major differences is this debuff that is going to go out that we're going to have to dispel is only in phase 2. For phase 1, it's for the entire duration of the fight. So use this time now to actually like practice getting all the way to the edge so that way you can drop it so we'll have plenty of room as the fight goes on. The first phase, the 2 bosses sitting in front of us on the ground, we're going to be fighting them. They each do some abilities. One has a pull in. You want to run away from her, and one has a push out. You want to run to her.
Do we know the formless mass that spawns? Does that have to be tanked, or is it just like the condemn ads on Enerva?
I think it's like the smaller ones in Minerva. I don't think it.
Yeah, the
Oh
ones
no,
that
it
just
does
that
have
aren't
a tank. It
that
does have a
aren't.
tank ability. It's called
has to-
Unending Strike.
It
Has to be tanked.
It has to be tanked, but they recommend a to be grip into the group and have a druid moonbeam it because it silences it for a while.
Not only constitutivist, but punctual. Mr. President, Marilyn Monroe.
Does anybody know if it matters which tank picks it up, or just one of us needs to grab it?
You guys had to swap a 3
Right.
hit, I think.
That's the boss mechanic, but the formless mass at the spawns.
I don't think it's tankable. It's just something there, I think.
Everything that I've seen and what I've read, it's just there. Everybody should hard swap to kill it.
Basically, just like the ads that spam condemn in Lady Enerva. It doesn't have to be tanked. It just kill it, interrupt it.
No, it will. It'll do unending strike.
No, Kyra
Oh, that's the
does
boss.
unending
Okay, never
strike.
mind. You're right. Yeah, I don't
Almost
think it does
passed.
then.
Okay.
Danny, which mob am I supposed to be kicking or whatever?
Okay, so you will be doing the Signy boss for the Song of Dissolution.
The left one?
Yeah, wait, if you're facing her now, it's the left one.
Yeah, okay. So I had to make sure because there's a lot of to heal.
There is. There's going to be an Eternal Blade, which kind of does the lines like Massacre on Sire. Make sure you move out of them. That shit's funny.
What year was that movie made? The one that's listening to it.
I don't think that's a movie. That's a song, Wood.
Yeah, but there's been explosion in the back too. That sounds like a black and white movie.
In group food, we wanna call numbers. The first one just say one and interrupt. No, number two interrupt three interrupt. So that we don't gonna miss in the entire fight the intervals if we use that way.
He's basically say that to call it when you interrupt it.
For the lust specifically, once one of the two bosses hit 20% health, the third boss is going to come down, and that's when we're going to lust to try to finish off the first two bosses, so that way we don't have a ridiculous amount of abilities going on.
I believe it's 15%. I believe it's 10 on normal and 15 on heroic.
That's actually really plausible because I built all these off the mythic version.
It
Yeah.
is. It is
Yeah, it says
15%.
15 in the dungeon journal.
Even better.
Right?
I mean, their health is kind of low, so.
They don't share health, and you have to down to be 15%
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just talking about 15% for each one. It's kind of
That's
low. It should be
still
easy to
only
run.
1.3, 1.4 million with lust. That should, well, 3 million between the two. Like with lust,
The
that
one on
should
the
go
right,
real
is
quick.
anybody else seeing this? The one on the right has more health.
Yeah, 8.9.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Also has more energy. Starts at 45 versus 15.
What is so what does that mean? The 15 and 45. I see that, but what does that mean?
They're just energy bars. A lot of bosses, I'm sure you've seen, like when they reach 100 energy, they do something.
Yeah.
So what they do at 100% is, you remember that push-pull thing that I was telling you about? One boss is going to push, one boss is going to pull.
It is okay.
Yeah, which it's nice that they're staggered for that reason.
Really nice.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a poll and
is
just kind of roll with it.
basically two players are gonna get targeted by that, and they will share the damage. So if you mess up, the other player will mess up. By
I think it's more than 2.
So, are we not soaking things so we have link essence, correct? That's what I'm asking.
I think probably if you have that, you probably would try to not get damage, so we don't kill two players in one stone.
The group 4 soaks. Is there always 4 that's? Is it the solo soaks, and is there always 4 that spawns, or is?
Yeah, it's always four dark purple thingies that appears where G mark, diamond, triangle, circle, and star.
So
They're
those
little
ones are
purple
fixed.
circles.
They're kind of like the flasks on Lady Enerva, so they have to be stood in, and there's 4. They spawn in each point, as you see. There's 2 big purple circles that will spawn on players that have to be moved out of the raid. There's like sort of light blue ones that need to be moved out individually.
Isn't
There's
the
a
light
soap one that has like a big swirly in the middle that's blue. Then there's a tank one where the tanks have to move the bosses out of this circle in order for them to take damage again. Those should be all of the calls of the Valkyr.
I don't think any flashes drop.
After this poll, we'll drop a flask or a cauldron.
Just to clarify, tanks get first interrupt for each group, right? And then the rotation starts for the groups for like group 1 and 2.
If Ray is comfortable calling out if he's not going to be able to get an interrupt, you can play off of that. I know that's what Hippody's plan is to do.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, my interrupt is 15 seconds, so it should be okay.
All right, we good for countdown?
Everyone is ready.
All right, we're tanking on Skull.
Yes.
Soaks are going to X.
Yes.
Yes, but that's phase 3.
All right, can we go ahead and swap?
People need to suck the blue. By the way.
Swap.
Get in.
Close. Get
Coming,
close.
coming.
I don't. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Never mind. Somebody else needs the next interrupt on Formless Mass. Swap, please.
Got the interrupt.
Get way more damage on X.
Soak these and stay in them. Stay in them. Okay.
Maple, pop a cooldown, please.
Get out of the raid with those.
We need a lot more damage on Kyra.
Run away.
Swap.
Get in.
Move in.
Hit lust.
Activity. Prepare the mod.
Mag trank, please.
Taunted
It's not up.
Lust. I would go ahead and do a fortifying brew here.
Go stack on
Run
red X.
both
Fragment.
X.
Red marker.
Yeah, Buddha, you have to stay there. Bagels, you can leave.
I count.
Sing
You
the
got
lines.
4 stacks.
Soak everyone on that.
Turtle drop spirit for this.
We should count 3 stacks. I think it is, no? Holy crap! I need heals.
Fragment, get out. Buddha, go to Red X.
Somebody needs to stack on Bushadi.
Swap.
Turtle Tide, please.
Tie down.
Let's get boss and 5 up if we can. Get ready to go to Red X. Go to Red X if you have Fragment of Destiny.
Fragment Command Destiny.
Arzus, you can come back.
So.
I got
So.
buff on me.
So.
That's not there.
Spread out.
But we can't dispel.
I need some heals if you got them.
I'll talk to you.
You got 4 stacks, buddy. You can.
Top back real quick then.
Yeah, I grab
So,
it. You
no,
grab a
swirly, stay out. Swirly, stay out. Get out from school.
Okay, I got some cooldowns back.
6 seconds. I can taunt off you.
All right, yeah, I'm good. I think I can handle it. All right, you got it.
Now. Yep.
Destiny fragments, get out.
Oh, I die.
That was a hell of a first attempt, I must say.
Yeah,
really
you use suicide if we get the one that forces people to spread out, the one that forces them to stack the purple, and then that one. Yeah, so it's a double spread mechanic with a soak mechanic, and so then the idea is the person with the soak mechanic dies.
I wonder if I can bop them though.
It's not physical. Was it the first time we had the tank one where like you have to move her out?
I have a soul stun. So.
Is that okay?
Do we know how many people get linked in League Essence?
They like
A bunch of people got it.
Yeah, there's 5 people every time.
Would Blessing of Spell Warding be effective for that double spread mechanic?
I'm sorry. What does that do? I've got no fucking idea.
I mean,
it's a paladin buff. It's like blessing protection, but it's for magic damage.
Can you link it?
You talking about the tank mechanic?
No,
Yeah.
Or is it tank? Okay.
I don't think I think it's only tanks get it.
No, I think he's talking about the double soak mechanic that we suicide. Instead of bopping it, he wants to do the spell warding ability on it, but I don't know what spell warding like says in its wording.
A paladin would have to link it.
And
It's only for pop paladins. It turns blessing of protection from physical to magical.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Would spell reflection from a warrior work on that?
I popped
Probably
it when I
not.
got it, but I don't know if it went off or not. There's like a cap on how much damage spell reflect can deal, if that makes sense, or deal with.
Yeah.
Would AMZ help?
It would, but it's better to just let the person die.
So were we supposed to double up on that first one because somebody AMZ'd and I used Spirit Link Totem?
Yeah, I kind of am tossing at AMCs. I don't know when the best time is. Should I just withhold?
Well, I don't think we're supposed to put it down, double them up. If you want, you can drop yours first, and I'll save Spirit Link for the next one. But we're supposed to stack it on or not stack it, but use it on the big AoE soaking, where the person that gets it has to run into the group.
Okay.
Why?
Bro, this
Go.
fucking imp.
My fucking pet just ran out there. My bad.
We're all fucking dead.
If you reach the stairs, you're good.
Can somebody link me the damage taken by spells?
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
What happened?
Who's Pant went rogue.
It's
And
just
obviously,
ran
you
out.
can see these are like the master lines, right? You don't stand in them. They're like the.
Oh, you just get close enough, you die.
I'm coming back to res. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't call that. Don't use rogue as like a negative term here.
There's a damage for spells. Hippity, can you make sure your mic's fully plugged in? You just got a lot of static now.
I linked in chat in the raid chat the blessing of spell warning.
Buddha res.
1 second, baby, wake up. 1 second.
Buddha, get the food.
Did anybody drop a repel bot or anything?
I did not.
I think Paul has
Try
one.
talking.
Hey, can you guys hear me at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we
Yeah,
can.
you're good now. You don't
Okay,
have the
yeah.
static anymore.
Sorry, I stepped out to pee really quick, and I think it was just picking up that portable AC unit. That thing's noisy as hell.
That's what it sounds like when you pee. You need to seek some help.
What happened to such?
Also, last poll, I know you already have a lot to deal with, but we had like 4 or 5 people die because they didn't get the.
Back.
They didn't get their what? Sorry.
Dispelled on the mark, the X mark.
I mean, there's just a lot of damage going around this fight. Like,
Yeah, no.
let's just get into. I think we need to just get into another pool to try to manage it.
That spell I
Repair bot in the middle.
and also they weren't standing together, so it couldn't be dispelled.
You don't have to be standing together. You just have to be
Closest, yeah.
So like if you have two people over there, you could dispel one of them, and then one of them could
It
get
would have
out.
been a risk, though. I don't want to eyeball it, you know?
So you guys see, you say fragment of destiny above your head. When you say that, you have to run to not just on X, but like, if there's already a puddle there, you want to be adjacent to the puddle that's on X.
A dumb question. Does mass dispel work on that?
Yeah.
But then it's gonna jump to a
you wanna
bunch of
do
different
it-
people.
The idea is that you want to have three people over there dispel one of them, and then it will jump to one of the other two, and so one person will have two debuffs, and then you dispel the person who has one, and so then the last person has all three, and then it drops the cone, and you're done. You're free. That's how the mechanic works.
I
You want
don't.
one person to soak all the stacks.
The second dispel doesn't really matter which one. Both decks go to the other guy if you hit the two.
Either way, like, it wasn't a problem to, like, 10 deaths in.
Really, our damage wasn't too bad. It just the resentment does a lot of AOE raid damage. So if we clean up a little bit of the other stuff, push the boss a little bit quicker, I think it'll be okay.
Well, it's the song, too, that got off a few times.
Yeah, but the song I think is just phase one, right?
Until the person dies, yeah.
There's also going to be a healing rotation. So Maple, if you want to hit Salve first, since it's your longer cooldown and you can shorten it. Mag, you'll do Turtle, and then Maple will do again 5 your AM, and then I'll drop Barrier since we're all kind of grouped up together for the most part.
Danny, I did have a question. Were you struggling on mana? Because I've popped Mana Tide Totem twice in that fight.
So I run ERT, and so it shows like the cooldowns. However, I wasn't tracking them in the beginning, and so when I looked over, I saw this cute little tide looking
need you out
thing.
in the workshop.
Turns out that's the mana
I'm
tide.
busy.
But
What happened?
my mana was good.
We fucking can't, like, we don't know how to fucking get these blades to, like, come out.
What blades?
Like, the blades on the lawnmower.
You'll have to wait till tomorrow. Like, I'm busy.
Okay.
Like, tell Dad.
Okay.
Let's do a ready check and then get another pull in.
I have a might be a dumb question, but should I be running my single target build or an AOE build since it's all kind of close together?
I would say do single target because the majority of the fight is going to be with just the one boss up. Like this is sort of like a prelude. The harder part is just the single boss that's up.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I wanted to make sure just in case.
Also, real quick, in case anybody forgot from last year, I use my power infusion. I'm very greedy with it. And if you ask nicely, I might give it to you on pull, but that's the only time. The rest of the time it goes to me.
Khaleesi, real quick, can you go over the rotation for the soaks? You said it was Maple, Magnite, Maple, or me, then Maple.
Oh, the healing cooldowns? Yeah, sorry. Maple, Mag, you. Maple again. 5 with AM, me with Barrier. If we don't have a healing cooldown backup, we'll have Eli drop his purple bubble.
Okay, gotcha.
Also, I just learned this, but purple bubble got nerfed big time.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty rough.
It now is capped to 71,000 damage.
It scales off your HP, so it's a lot better. Or it does basically the same thing if you're blood, but if you aren't blood, it's pretty heavily nerfed.
Yeah.
Alright, let's pull again. 5 first attempt.
Check.
Use potions this time too. Push it a little faster, and I think they'll fall over dead. Eli, can you try to crypt the little lad in as well in this phase?
Yeah.
Sure.
Swap.
Maple South, please.
Can you pick up sign?
Swap.
Somebody needs to get the next interrupt on Foremost Mass. We need to swap as well. I've got dampen harm up.
So. Get out with those.
Somebody needs to get the next interrupt.
Orange,
This
we
is
lost you.
phase 2.
Last.
Yes.
Last.
Can you pick up Kyra?
Get inside.
Mag.
Red X with fragments.
Hippody's gonna need a lot of help. The swaps did not go well. Okay, I might be okay.
ID Spirit Link.
Fine.
Holy, take the fragment to the Red X marker.
You can pull Hippity if you don't have, if you can swap. I got 4 stacks.
Harlequin is really low.
You aren't getting the debuffs on the marker.
Where does Link Essence go?
Link Essence is literally just you and like 3 other people get Link Essence and you just share damage.
There's wipe protection. I assume they're wiping.
Guys.
Sorry, that's my bad about the one fragment. I couldn't see the red X.
Sorry about that, Hippity. I think I taunted the Terror boss.
No worries. That was my DBM isn't telling me the swap on the last boss.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to call it.
We gotta call out on those.
Yeah, because mine either. I'm constantly like watching your stacks.
Crowin, what killed you at that moment? Not because I'm super upset that you died, but it seemed like everybody took a lot of damage at that exact moment.
It was like repeating strike or something. Did like 20k
Hi,
damage.
Andy. I'm fine. How are you?
Repeating slash, yeah.
I think there's a tank mechanic that
Yes,
depending how the tank are
3
doing.
input. We're just waiting to hear from.
Waiting to hear from who?
Repeating slash, which came off of Kyra.
Okay. Six stacks, addition repeating slash strikes all players. So, okay, so like, if the tank gets too high with that stack, and it hits everybody else, it wrecks us.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like if the tank, it scales on the basis of the damage that the tank takes and reflects to the rate.
Okay, so let's make sure that part up. First boss.
For all the ranged and healers, try to stay as close into the circle unless there's a specific mechanic in which you're running out for. I noticed a couple times with the last 2 polls that we've done for the actual dispels that we're doing, it's hopping to other people than the original 3 that are targeted.
Yeah, try to stay within the square of colors. If you guys can see the a bull star, diamond triangle, and that red X to the right. You guys see where that is? Ready? See? Look over there now. That's where you need to go with the destiny.
Boss, what the hell are you sending to Melon in whispers?
Oh oh my god, I forgot I was streaming.
Looks saucy.
While we're waiting for Mabel to get back, does anybody have any questions?
I don't think so.
So for group 2, I know we've been assigned to interrupt Song of Disillusion, right? That's the ability.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just noticing that we're because who's interrupting Soulful Blast?
We are.
Okay, cool. So I want to make sure. I apologize if I had overlapped with you guys in the beginning. I panicked a little.
I've
I
been
apologize.
tossing. I have a 12-second interrupt, so I've been tossing my interrupt out whenever I see something going out, and it's off cooldown.
Correct. I just don't want to, have interrupts be burned and overlapped because I interrupted the wrong thing. So I just wanted to clarify. Thank you.
I have not seen what the time frame for the 3 abilities that we're interrupting are. If it's something manageable just by like 2 people with a 15-second cooldown, that's also fine. I
Right.
just wanted to make sure we had
Enough
ample
coverage.
amounts. Yes.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't blame you.
What I've noticed is only that Ree has it for all group, and the only person that called it out I think is Hippity, and that's like I think 3 or 4 times maybe.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, I'm saying that you have no problem kicking that the pack war on. I mean the boss war on or whatever this stick did or whatever.
DPS zergs that formless mass pretty quick. That first interrupt is usually enough before it's dead. So I can do the first one. If we have somebody on standby to get the second one, we should be good.
Mabel, you back?
Yes, you can unmute me.
Okay.
I hate push to talk. Just saying.
Are we all back and ready checking?
Yes. Well, we're
Please
ready.
don't link me. No matter until the boss dies.
I am here. I'm just walking back to my computer, so if it shows AFK by the time I get back, I'm here.
Okay.
So we kill everything, then we can spend a stupid amount of time getting silly logs.
Ooh, it shows you as AFK, Hippity.
You just try to talk.
I am sitting back down to my computer now.
Once you are ready, everyone else is as well.
We good. Sorry about that. I wasn't sure how long Maple was going to be, so I wouldn't smoke half a cigarette.
Let's get it, boys.
All right, swap.
Swap.
Make sure to run out of it.
Swap.
Bagels, you gotta get inside.
Swap.
Get some more DPS on Kira. Soak. Got with the circles.
Maple.
We want a less.
Fragments.
Rogue, you can come back.
Oh, you're in the zone of X.
Alliance swapping.
Get ready to soak the purple and the blue.
Alright, swap.
X.
I'm gonna
Mag, if you haven't done it already.
People with linked essence still soak that big circle because it makes it go like 7 times more damage for some people.
All right, take her.
The
Right,
third
get ready to get out. Get out
fragments never got popped off me.
it's a suicide mechanic.
Well,
What?
I did die. Just walk out over there.
You need to run back after you're dispelled.
Dispel better. Soak.
swap.
I don't have anything to say.
Ready to deal with all the mechanics. Let's get a. Oh, never mind. The soak's taking it out.
I'm pulling. Oh, I pulled too early. My bad. I mean, I didn't have any stacks, so I think it will be fine.
Well, you're integrated.
Of course.
Okay, I'm there, I think. Yeah, the stagger. You should just.
Yeah, Balraz on the healer.
So wipe.
I have reincarnate available.
Charge was the thing that killed me.
Yeah, when people are linked, should we still do the soak? Because it's like linking 6 or 7 people together, so when
You're not supposed
Let me
to when you're linked.
let me check something because
If you have link, we'll be fine without the linked people actually soaking that ability. With just 20, I think it's equates to like 6,000 damage roughly for heroic.
Yeah, because I think with this totem, it might be killing us more than helping us.
I wonder if like because with the tanks having the debuff, if you guys should stack somewhere else. I wonder if that's what's going on too.
Okay, so real quick, there seems to be some confusion about the dispel. The first one gets taken to red. Every subsequent dispel is going to be on the edge of that original circle. So it's going to slowly fill up the room. Not actually, like, don't actually stand on it.
Oils and shit, by the way, guys.
So the reason that we dispel when the third guy comes out is so that way we can finish off the first two, and then focus on the third guy.
Just to clear it up, she means lust, not dispel.
Oh yeah, sorry, lust, not dispel. Because as long as the original two are out, it's just more mechanics that we're having to worry about.
So it's not the timing that comes out the same; it's the abilities and the order that they come out in. So if we get two spreads with soak at the same time, chances are someone, if not multiple people, will die. That Arthas Crushing Gaze, the soak mechanic, does 306,000 frost damage on heroic. That's probably not including the scaling based on the group size. So like I got hit with 36,000 because approximately only 10 people soaked, which is a feature of. So that's kind of why I'm leaning towards the suicide the person who gets it if we have to spread out a bunch. Does that make sense to everybody?
What's the name of that skill again?
Any thoughts on food?
It's the Arthas Crushing Gaze, and it's the sort of blue circle with the spiral Q in the middle, the one that you have to soak with a group for.
Yeah,
In the
everyone goes
third,
into that.
yeah.
Okay.
That seems to be what kills us if there isn't the most of the weight in their stacking. So if you
So
have
if
like
you're lucky, you
8
can
people or
cloak or
9
turtle
people
it.
out,
Yeah.
yeah, cloak turtle immunities work great.
It's kind of where
Yeah.
I stand.
So between the 3 people in Destiny, the 4 people soaking in purple, that's 7 people in our group that can't soak, which puts a lot more pressure if we don't either cool down it, have the person suicide, do some sort of raid CD for that.
Bale, when are you popping a commanding shout?
I did it when we got low from something, when the two ads were up, and then I popped it again with one of the other soaks during phase two.
Running for Taco Bell or something.
Okay.
But I might try to hold it for when we get, because it's hard because it won't always. I don't think it's always going to be the same spot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like,
I was just curious. My second question revolves around the purple soaking mechanics. Do multiple people need to be a one, or does just one person need to be in them?
Just one person. They're like the
Just one.
vials on Lady Enerva.
Okay.
Also, as soon as, like, there's two parts to it, right? So the circle forms, you start running, the little lady angel of death fucking thing, right, runs from circle to circle
Early,
to
maybe
circle.
Dragon Box is still.
And then even if you're not in, you still have time to actually run in. There's like this little teardrop shadowy thing that's
Yeah.
slowly falling towards the circle.
Yeah, I've seen the orb. I was pretty sure that's what we were soaking, but so we can not get hit by the girl charging around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tested and proven, because I've done one like that. Healers, Maple, you'll start it. It'll still be the same rotation, but if you start to get antsy, just call, and so that way I know like where our healing cooldowns are.
You won on the soak mechanic, right?
Yes and no. It kind of has to be timed a little bit. So if everybody's in there, we don't actually take like an ass ton. It's when people start doing like all the other shit or are spread out significantly more, so we don't have everybody in. Which is why I'm going to let you guys use your judgment for your healing cooldowns. Just call it out. So like Maple will always go first, and then Mag, you'll always go second, in that order, assuming we're all still alive. Make sense to everyone?
Makes sense.
Alright, let's get another attempt in.
Well,
Boss,
We'll
you gotta
get
get in.
south.
I know.
More on Kira.
you pick up Kyra. We're gonna need a little more DPS on Kyra.
Get out with us. You ready to get out with fragments?
Power, please.
Take him to the red X.
Who's not moving to the thing? Someone in melee has it.
It's a tank.
It's on the tank now.
I count.
Taunt.
Yeah, you're ready.
I give to you, Tron.
I had to drop Spirit Link.
Everybody eat a cookie.
I'm coming back in. I lagged out.
All right, count.
Come to me, bagels. Come to me.
Says it's dead, don't heal.
Hitting him.
I don't got any stacks. You want me to count off, or you're good?
Not yet. I'm only at 2 stacks. Okay, now
All right.
Should I be res Bell? We have another one in
Save
25.
it for now. Get ready. She's gonna call all the Valkyr. Take the fragments to the red X. Other way, Maple. Soak the purple. Get out with the circles.
Drinking.
Do not soak that. Get out. Get out, whoever has that. Get out.
You need taunt?
Yeah, taunt.
Battle res Maple.
I got it. Battle Res has already gone out.
Pop's ass. Asked if you could pop.
I
I
count.
already did.
She's gonna do call the Valkyr again soon.
That was a misclick, sorry.
Put out with those. Out with the little ones. Get ready for fragments.
Taunt.
Move it away from the chill. Move it away. Move it away.
To the edge, the boss. Who's the
Move
boss?
it away from the chill.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck?
More.
Careful, Maple, you're stunning.
You want me to count?
No, I'm dead.
So do we win after this lady dies?
Yes, we do.
So she will call the Valkyr, right? And there'll be a succession of moves, right? One is this blue swirl you see on the ground. That's she stands in that, she takes less damage. The tanks have to move her. You'll get like the purple orbs, the black lines, the soak mechanic, and the small circles. And then, like quickly following after that, she will recall the last 3 abilities again that happen much faster and closer together. So like if you got purple circle, black lines, and the tank mechanic, you're gonna have to move her again, soak again, and not get hit by the lines.
Is there any form of white protection?
I don't have one.
Okay, I think we don't have any.
There was a good call on the not people not soaking though. We got further because we didn't.
I died.
Stay dead
So
if you're a
you-
normal character.
I made a sacrifice. I even tried to use my shield, didn't work. I still took 177,000 damage.
Pantho, please stop linking stuff in raid.
Could I just get a
That was an
refresher on
accident.
the fragments of destiny and how we stand to pass it on to people?
Yep.
You guys just
I'll
go
show you
clump.
when
Oh, go ahead, Danny.
The only thing is when people run out to the edge, we have to make sure to leave that area alone. We had too many people there to dispel when it was that overlap.
I mean, in theory, they should all just be stacked on each other, like inside each other's models, and so it shouldn't matter how much closer somebody is because they won't be that close.
I mean, when you get dispelled, can you get it back, or is it?
Yeah, but like the
So-
idea is just go ahead, Danny.
When all three of you guys will run for the first one, right? 2x. All three of you guys are at X. Yay. First person gets dispelled. You haul ass back in, so that way the distance between you and the people with the debuff is greater than what the two people with the debuff have. Because if they get dispelled and you are a less distance between the other or than the other two, you're gonna end up with it again.
And what is the system we have in place to call out dispels?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Like I know like 2 wipes ago, Fives called me out for it. Like he'll just say who he's dispelling.
I feel like it shouldn't have to be called out. Like you should be able to
There's
see
an
it.
order.
Stack
It's
drops off, get out of
Maple.
there.
Well, how many
Fertile.
people get it?
Three.
Three people get it.
You
Yeah,
count
it's
big
only
blue.
it's only 2 dispels because the third one, when they're all stacked, they just go away on its own.
Also, a little thing that doesn't have to do with the bus, but I think there's a skip that we didn't do. There was like 2 ads in front of gate. I think if we killed them, it opened up a skip. Or like a shortcut, I mean.
Was that a
We
question
almost
or a
got it.
statement?
So, Bale, can you and Danny come join me on the side real quick? Like over here?
Yeah.
Just
I'm
for
pretty sure you want to dispel the last one because they'll have 3 stacks, and so the tick from the frost will hurt.
just for
if you kill
a
someone.
just for a physical representation, right? This is is basically how close you should be stacking with those 3 debuffs. Right? Like say we all have the 3 debuffs. I get dispelled first and then I'll run back this way so that way the next one of them that gets dispelled, it goes on the other person. Now,
And then Danny runs away. It's on me. I leave the circle behind.
right.
If someone is 2 stack and get dispelled, does the 2 stack get transferred or just 1 stack?
Both
Both
stacks
stacks
get
do.
transferred.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, once we set down the first pool, just imagine we're on X right now. We're gonna run, let's say, this way, so we can put the next pool over here, and not in front of it.
You're basically
Well-
gonna make more crescent moons.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
just like
conserve space.
it's just like the last fight with the eyes where we needed to position the circles like around the edge of the map. We're just trying to give ourselves like enough room to spread out and soak mechanics here.
Basically do X and then go clockwise.
Yes. That way, when the tanks, like the shield thing that you have to like pull the boss out of, you guys can go to the 12 o'clock position basically and go counterclockwise as needed. So that way you're not having to deal with the dispelled stuff. I don't think we'll actually make it like all the way up to the 12 o'clock position, at least with the heroic portion. Also, for the dispels, we're going to change it up a little bit. Holy's going to take the first one, Maggie will take the second one, and then Holy will take the third one again for a quickness factor.
Wait, did you say I'm kicking something?
Holy 5. I guess we'll have to call him Slash. Because Holy Cross keeps getting confused.
Sorry.
No, you get it. I was just doing something on my same monitor, and then I just told Holy.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna be doing a name change then.
Let's do it again.
There might be 9 of them, but we've got family.
What 2 paladin auras are we running? Because I only have devotion aura on.
I'm running Retribution.
Okay.
Because you just don't need full concentration on anything.
Mm,
I mean, we're not getting interrupted or silenced.
Just from a morale perspective, I don't like that you're rewarded for when I let someone die.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Count.
Everyone in. Everyone out. Also, casters, if you haven't figured it out, you can run out here and then just turn around and keep casting while it sucks you back in.
and boom, can well charge out.
This one you want to stay in on.
All right, go ahead and take Kara.
Switch hard to Kara.
My bad there.
Ira off of me, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Salvation gone.
Soak.
One second. Less. Pop a defensive here. Go ahead and take Kyra off me, please.
All right, grab it.
Yeah.
All right. Dispels to X.
Only one's there. Only one's at X.
Bossy, and Arzus.
Arzus.
The X
Come to
marker.
X.
X marker.
I taunt.
Drinking.
Yeah, I accidentally spirit linked at the same time, so. Dispels to X.
Go into your X.
You can count.
Oh, I went back to Arzus. Someone dispel Arzus.
Oh, that was the wrong button. My bad.
It's on the tank now.
Hemming.
Holy Cross, get to hurry.
What?
Can we battle res Magnite and
boss.
Danny? Khaleesi. Take the fragments out. Soak these.
Does Danny have a B-res or no?
Not yet.
Let me die.
You can count.
Honestly, die with. Never mind.
Use a CD here. Personals. Take fragments out.
Good shit.
I count.
Top place. Thank you.
She's about to call Valkyrie again. Get ready. Out with those. Move her.
Move it away from the shield.
How's the other?
You can count, Hippity.
Got her.
Move it away from the shield.
Her again.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Move the fragment. You can go into these big blue circles where the boss can't. Oh, maybe you can't. Seems like it hurts.
Yes.
Sake, those are some ferocious llamas.
I can't tell if the circle hurts or not.
No, you have to tank it in the center. I guess we know that is going to be. It seems like it's consistently the 40% one. That one she does, so we could take it to like the edge.
The good news is we're making a lot of progress each pull.
Stay dead. I'll rush to rest.
I think the reason why we take them in the middle is because those Shard of Destinies, it actually like slows people down and does something else too. I think.
Also, a lot of people get the shard, so that's a lot of ranged. If they're out there, they can't DPS. I know melee can't, but if you also mark out the range that can't, that's quite a bit of people who can't do any damage.
The AoE heal efficiency is just absurdly nice too.
Big circle stuff, because I haven't gotten one yet. You just run them out?
Yes.
Big purple circles?
Yep. Yes. You should get little white circles. You can also run them out as well. Underneath you.
Man, I wish rogues had a mass res.
You guys got to be. So there was one group, I think it was the third set of fragments, was out super quick. They dispelled, like nobody died. It was fast. That's how it needs to be. Kind of like the geometry of Lady Nerva. You guys remember that fight where you had to line up the balls and the lines? That's not what we're doing here, but we want it to be quick. You know what I mean? Like you guys should be the second it pops up on your head, sprinting out there, getting it dispelled, and getting back in. Like it should be a short thing, not like a 20-second with ability.
Also, for the questions in regards to the ginormous blue fucking shield that we have to pull the boss out of, it doesn't, according to the dungeon journal, it doesn't do damage.
It stops the boss from taking like 80% damage though. Like it's
90.
yeah, like 90%. It's a massive damage reduction for her, so we need to get her out of there.
Yes, but we can run through it.
Yes.
Tanks here, both monks, taunt her to provoke so she moves faster.
Yeah, we did that. There's like an animation mechanic too that she does. That's why there's a little lag coming out. Just letting you guys know.
No, I know. That can help. That was one of the suggestions, and any of their raid mechanic things. And then we'll try to maybe shift her at like 35% or so. Shift her to a little bit closer to the edge of the room, because we know she's going to do 2. So like you can move her from, let's
I
say,
think he
the moon
falls
or blue
on top of
square.
her.
Yeah, it spawns on her location. So you can take her to blue square at like 35%, and then take her to moon, and then it should go back to the center. Does that make sense to you guys? Square to moon. So that way the two circles, because it'll do two back to back, overlap, and then we can go back to the center of the room.
Can we get a codex?
Yep.
Please.
Over here.
Thank you.
Have any of the healers gotten the debuff that we have to dispel yet, or is this only
Yep.
happening on melee?
I've gone it a few times.
Okay.
It'll happen to anybody but tanks.
It happened on tank earlier, on Ray.
That's because
That-
it's dispelled onto you, though.
Yeah, that's because it was dispelled and it randomly jumped to you.
What is the indicator that it won't, like, that you tell the game you're a tank? Like, what if we all just said we were a tank?
It's spec specific. We'd have to all come in a protection or guardian.
Okay, gotcha.
You have to be like it's in the sort of spec of it. Like if I would go and put in my proc spec, it'll automatically make me a tank. Oh, I go holy, heal, red DPS.
We got it this time. I know.
Does anybody have the repel bot you can drop, please?
Hey, what?
Repel bot or Pamel or
7 minutes for mine.
Should be good for one more pull without dying.
Yeah.
Because we're probably going on break soon, aren't we?
Whoa.
Yeah, we'll probably do one more solid attempt. Like if we die in phase 1, we're gonna do another, and then we'll take a quick break.
Thank you.
Leon, I'm gonna have you fall into the healing rotation after Maple's second one.
So the third one, basically.
So it's not just for the soaps. It's anytime like the raid is taking
Okay.
massive heals.
And so far, except for the soak, is there another spell that seems to be doing a lot of damage to the raid? So I can pre-heal.
Honestly, I think one of the nastiest things we're getting is a mix of the link and then the resentment ability going out at the same time.
Yep.
So if you could watch for when that debuff is going out, she casts it on herself, then it does damage to the raid as a whole. So like if you can like extra hot people when she's putting that up, if that makes sense.
I don't think my frames are currently tracking the damage spread. I don't remember what it's called. The link. Either that or I'm just not noticing it. What does it look like?
It's like a little purple and black icon.
Do you remember the overlap Soul Link? It looks kind of like that.
Yeah. And the resentment is a gray buff she puts on herself.
Okay, I'll look for that. And whatever Bagels just linked isn't working.
Your links are never working, Bagels. What the hell?
After we get back from break, we'll drop a cauldron.
I just used one of my pots, my plastics.
Count.
South.
Swap.
Swap.
Push more on Kira.
Swap.
Shrinking.
Fragments, get ready to get out.
That's bam.
That was weird. She only cast one. Oh.
Fragments, get out.
Fragments to X, red X.
Less than halfway.
What?
Yeah, Trankin.
Spirit Link down.
No, when you need taunt, I can't see your stats.
Fragments to X.
Yeah,
Fragments
you can taunt down. Just
Bagels, you gotta go to red X, man.
Crow into red X now.
Dropping alarm mastery.
I died where I was supposed to.
count.
Holy cross, go out.
Him.
Count.
I made it. That bell.
Take that soak out.
It's too late, I think. Well, maybe not.
Was a healer though.
Present. Fragments get out. Fragments out.
Count.
Boss move forward, son.
Take it back. My bad.
I got a cooldown on it. Down. Okay, I think I got it. We're good. We're good.
Start moving the boss to the edge of the room. Move her now. Move her now.
Will, salvation is up again if you need it.
Okay. Yeah, do it.
All right, move her again. Around the edge of the room.
ECG like stops for cast.
Take the fragments out.
Wrong way, Psycho. You're splitting up with the others. Psycho, go on the other side. Oh wait, it's not Psycho, it's Arzus.
Arzus, go
Down boss. Down boss. I got 5 stacks.
Cooldown or something if you need.
No, I think I
Dropping Spirit Link Totem.
I'm just gonna use some cooldowns.
Yeah, we used 2 healing there.
Sorry, that's my bad.
3 healing there.
She's gonna call the Valkyrie again. Be prepared. And fragments, get ready to get out. Take it to where Red X is now. That's where we're close.
Yeah, down.
Can Felicia get an innervate, please?
Fragments to
I
Red
have
X.
7 seconds on Manatide.
Okay.
People went to different places.
Just go to us.
Should we soak or kill the person?
Kill.
Suicide.
Don't bring to us. Get out.
Oh no.
Axe, please. Axe.
I got killed. Tank down.
That'll res Rikus.
2 minutes.
If you get the soak mechanic, get out. Do not take it into the group.
Do not have any cooldowns to survive if we can't get him up. Oh, we can.
Hit hippity, whatever we got. And...
We are gone.
No,
We are gone.
We're good. I didn't think we could get Rycox.
Down.
Just end this.
Alright. Stay focused. We got this.
Go to Axe.
Fragments out. Fragments out.
Room school, get away from them, please.
Go.
Good job.
Good shit.
Good shit.
What's up, guys?
Nicely done, guys.
We fucking one-shot it.
That late? My bad.
Ooh, last time I got the half hand, now I got the main hand. Damn.
Diablo, Julio, qué cosita.
That's how we one-shot shit, boys.
That shard is really good.
And girls, I apologize. And ladies, women. Dominatrixes.
The boss is still fresh in everybody's mind. X is just the initial place marker. If people are going to call out, get out for shards, that's great, but don't designate X, because I think that's why we had people splitting up, is because they hear go to X and that's where they go, while the other group does the clockwise thing. So just don't call out. The only reason X is there is for the initial placement.
That's true, but definitely towards the end we could have just gone to the X marker, since it was like close to where we were.
In the end, yes. But like where Arzus and who the other people were, like how they were super split, we want to avoid that. I think with like Mythic it won't be quite as bad because it's going to be like a non-stop continuous thing through the entire fight. But at least for this portion, only call X if it's empty, or we could just keep it routine and continue with the counter or with the clockwise pattern.
Yeah, because my bet on that is because the last time I went to the edge, and I was too far to get dispelled. So I was like, all right, I'll go to X this time, and this time X was not the right spot. My bad.
It definitely looked like towards the end there that the circles that were on X were gone.
It did go away, yeah.
So that's something, and I think people being quicker on it and making sure they know where, like, I saw at least 4 or 5 groups where, like, 2 or 3 people were just, like, running around in circles trying to figure out where X was. I think positioning yourself so you can always tell where you need to go with that is important.
I do really like how we pulled the boss out before she did the circle. I think that helped a lot.
Yeah. Well, it seems like it's going to be consistent, the same set of 3 abilities, like in that order. So, like, we have the 2 back-to-back. like that, and then every time at like about 40%, we have the double spread soak mechanic.
So, which of the two buffs were you gonna do this time?
Renan doesn't seem that hard. Renan or Nersul.
Hey guys, there's a
It
purple
is a repair guy. Yeah.
What are these things behind these guys?
Can someone make me a ring enchant?
Yeah, who are you? I
I've
can
never been allowed to pull
enchant
anything
you.
in the guild bank.
Just come to me, Buddha. I can enchant you here.
John, what do you need?
Yeah, just a verse enchant.
I'm jumping.
Somebody take my children so I can play more.
It's called a wife.
How much you want for him?
Oh snap!
I mean, what, $1.50? That'd be alright.
What's the circumference of their hands?
The
They're
fuck?
like 5 months old, so it's not very big.
You'll have to go on without me.
Would you call them?
people?
Would you
But
call
the
them
most important,
dexterous?
the most important question on the price is, what race are they?
So real quick, are we taking a break or are we getting to the boss and then taking a break?
Yes, break. Sorry, I forgot.
Too
I got
late.
excited.
Somebody pull.
Well, people are pulled, so don't leave yet.
I mean, they'll learn the hard way.
I'm whispering random people.
Right,
Trying to
like
get Maple.
Maple will eventually learn not to go anywhere near bagels.
So real quick, as we are walking and killing trash, how many of you guys have looked at the next two bosses?
I have.
I glanced over all of them, but I don't know much, to be honest.
I specifically just looked at Soulrender because I think that's was
Is the
supposed to
next
be what we
boss
were doing.
Ner'zhul? Yes.
The Nerzul has another dispel gimmick. Don't we want to learn another one?
I think because we're in combat. Oh, let me see.
Yeah, Nersul dispel is kind of cheesy. Like if you dispel bad, you will
The power
bullshit
to
people.
wipe the raid. It's important to me.
It won't let me. I can't put it in the will not be trade. Oh, because I'm doing something dumb. Sorry. There we go.
Wait, so are we breaking or are we still clearing?
Well, I would like to break. Kind of have to pee.
We're doing 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
10 minutes, please.
What boss are we going to so people can study up if they don't know?
I'll say Nersul is the easiest, honestly.
Yes. Just don't give it to them on a regular basis.
I don't know if we're actually going to be able to go to Ner'zhul. There was an interlock somewhere.
I think technically he's the next boss, at least according to the journal. So.
Do that one.
Which one we doing? Soulrender?
Ner'zhul.
Okay. Cheer up, Garrosh. Jesus.
Hippity, your air conditioner's so loud.
Shit.
I'm just gonna have to mute you. Can someone tell me when it's done? It's triggering my tinnitus.
Yeah, can so.
I just have him completely muted at the moment. Can let me know
Same.
when Hippity's mic is fixed.
I wonder if I have time to make myself a milkshake.
Yeah, 10 minutes is more than enough time.
All right.
It's. Oh, we on break? Yeah, I didn't see a timer.
Me either.
I didn't hear no bell.
We need a timer. Officers.
I'm not in the raid, so I can't do it.
I don't feel like I can officially be on break till I have a timer. It just, I don't know.
I don't even know how to, so.
It's just /dbm break 10 minutes.
Also, Bagels, are you still here?
It says I don't have the required permission to do that.
That has to be an assistant or a raid leader. Bagels, I want to let you know I was laughing earlier because as I was watching the streams, I turned away from my call to look at the stream, and I just see you walk off an edge.
Knowing Bagels here was trying to kill somebody and then killed himself. He's probably trying to get right on the edge to kill somebody and then goofed it.
Are you guys interested in hearing a somewhat graphic story from my work?
You could have just started with, "Are you guys interested?" Always.
Maple's not interested.
Okay.
But I can leave and then you can share it.
No,
No,
just share it. Just as soon as everyone has to come back from break, just share it. Unprompted.
No, I'd rather get everyone's consent on this. It's a little bit graphic, so I'd rather not upset people or make them queasy.
Which boss you guys going to next?
I don't know that that's been decided yet.
I think we decided on Nerzul.
Did we? Yeah, did we do Nazuro?
Yeah.
Nerd Zool.
Nerd Zool.
Got him.
He's a nerd.
Oh well, how far did you guys run go last night?
How did the what go? What?
Will and I think Sheriff got into a normal, so I want to know how far they went.
A normal what?
Normal Sanctum.
If we don't fully clear it this week, well, today, I mean, obviously we're not. Are we gonna do another night during the weekend or no?
We've talked about having a time where we do normal.
Yeah, there's a guild sign up for Friday for normal.
So there we go.
I meant for the rest of heroic, or like try to get one or two more boss.
Are we saving a lockout or starting from scratch again next week?
I'm gonna say we're probably starting from scratch.
Okay.
It's like, you know, it's heroic, so you refarm
Yeah.
shit until. But hopefully each boss, like as we're like learning it, you know, had we spent a bunch of time on the PTR, I'm sure it would have been a lot easier because most of the fights so far have been really just us learning how the mechanics work.
Yeah.
So it should, in theory, next week go faster to get the first three. You can also start on like the 9 instead of the Eye of the Jailer. The Eye of the Jailer, I think, is the easier fight. So we can go right to the 9, get it out of the way, and kind of clean up on the, you know, whatever it's called.
Is Bossy in here?
Bossy's in here, but he might be AFK on break.
Probably wants to get some ice cream.
But we
At
got
least
3
you're not
bosses
on
worth of
normal.
loot. We get a random in our weekly from the raid. Plus, there's tons of Mythic Plus to be done.
I was gonna say, at least I'm doing this on normal. You guys aren't really gonna hit a wall until you get to Pain Striker or whatever the fuck his name is. That dude's a dick.
Painsmith, yeah. Painsmith and Guardian are the first sort of big step up in mechanics. And
Painsmith sounds terrible.
Dude, even on normal, he fucking sucked. Oh my god, I was hating that fight so much.
I'm gonna wait for. I'm gonna get Shadow Steel chains, and I'm gonna eye for somebody to be near the edge, and I'm gonna intervene to him and just chuck him off the edge. It's gonna be glorious.
I can't wait to watch people die to the fucking roll of spike balls.
That's fucked
Wait,
up.
I can't watch the video. It says unavailable.
I'm not sure what Danny's trying to say about us.
Hey, Bagels, how was that trip back, bro?
All right, Eli, you ready? I'll show you what it is.
Ooh, let's see.
Did you hear Dobby?
Yeah, of course I did.
Dobby was singing too.
Wait.
Are you in the raid?
Yep.
What what raid is it?
It's a new one. They just released it in 9.1.
And you're farming it?
I mean, not farming it. We're progressing through it. It's different. Farming is that we're gonna one-shot all the bosses. We just took like 4 or 5 tries on the last boss.
Okay.
The more you know.
I am gonna need you to not do that though while I'm raiding.
What the fuck was that?
What was what?
Can they hear me?
It's not on live. It's on push talk right now.
That's our raid right now. That's great.
Yeah.
As like if we're doing nothing right like this because we're on break, it's fine. You can talk, but I do need to focus while we're doing a boss.
Toys, bro. Mess with some of your toys, dude.
I don't really have a lot of cool stuff.
Like off my entire break, I've been sitting here, and Bagels just keeps running back and jumping off the edge.
So I'm gonna rate my transmog real quick.
Roger, I'm leaving the pack.
Well,
Nice
to be
try,
fair, Biddy,
Bagels.
if it wasn't bagels, it probably would have been you.
What the fuck's going on, Dobby?
Guess who found some honey buns? Oh.
All right, who was it that wanted me to rate their transmog?
That would be Eli.
Is that your guild?
Yeah.
Rate your what?
And why are you Blue Diamond?
Oh.
I rate you, dude. That's a square.
From my angle, it's like sideways.
9 out of 10 Magrafinos.
I'd rate it classic out of 10.
What, the transmog?
Yeah.
Which one is Eli?
I'd rate it
He's Holy Cross.
I'd rate it sexy.
Let's see here.
Sexy
No,
5,000.
he's not.
No. 5,000.
It's Brady.
Oh, whoops, my
Yeah.
bad. Where the fuck is
Holy Crosses looks like shit.
Like how I saw you on your stream, you're like, I'm gonna rate you, and you walk over to Holy Cross, I'm like, what the fuck's he doing?
The guy with the axe?
The shoulders
Pretty
are
damn
nice.
solid.
I mean, honestly, you guys should rate Bossy's transmog. You can't even see it. It's so good.
It's the best. It's like silk.
We going?
It's like rain.
By the way, there's a guy in that room right behind us that will repair you.
Yeah, he seems pretty chill
So,
right now.
Yeah, for now. See how long that lasts for some reason.
Who's that keeps screaming?
Garrosh.
I just got one shot.
That's where we're going to free next.
We're missing like half the raid still. Can we get like a raid check to ping them?
What?
Did you actually just die?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Trash is generally the hardest part of
There is a
raiding.
repair guy back here. Look at there.
Oh shit, it started again.
Repair girl, I'm sorry.
repair person.
Oh, and quarter. What? Quartermaster.
entity?
Right? It's a quartermaster? What?
Just go back to Nathria to see how much gold that one guy's collected.
Just threw it on the floor.
All the repair, yeah.
Me don't care for gold. Me throws it on the floor.
Is that an actual thing?
For him, it is.
I think it's funny. I mean, before they did that, I was reading on the radio or whatever, and people was like actually commenting about that, saying they should do something like that. And but they tell you that they give like a pimp hat and shit like that too.
I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah, a little bit. That's why I was looking. But break just ended, so I can't, you know.
I can make something.
If you want to.
You want some chicken nuggets?
Yeah, sure.
What about a pizza instead? Can you hear me now? Because I'm kind of
A
feeling that.
pizza or one of those like fake things?
Like those square, like decently sized pizzas.
Oh.
Or I can make you a little like circle deep dish, you know.
I wish they had made these Stygian Ambers anything purple.
Either one.
Or I can make like chicken nuggets.
Either one.
Every time I see that, I think I've got to be
You have to
elite.
make a decision because I'm the most indecisive person.
Try it
Okay.
first.
Ask Will. Ask Will to make a decision.
Hello.
You know what? Okay.
Are you doing a spin wheel?
Coin flip.
I'm gonna love it that everybody comes up here and can't go through.
We
Okay, there you go. Yeah, chicken nuggets.
This was not a great idea.
No, I'm never gonna wait 2 minutes to go back. Or try to
Or
run
just
through.
be nice, eh?
That didn't hurt. Just go through.
I know it didn't.
So we confirm what when we're doing, because it matters now.
What do you mean it didn't hurt? It almost killed me.
Did you
Well,
die?
no problem.
What? No,
Did you die?
but I was
You can literally
close.
walk through this thing and take no damage.
That's a lie.
Dude, look at this.
Apparently,
Like
it just doesn't like you.
Also, nice try, Bagel. Like fucking got him again. Oh. He tries so hard, but he always fails on me. He can only do it to like Maple.
Let's turn around so we can go to Soulrender.
Yeah, this way. To the easy fight.
He has to pick on the like fucking people that don't pay attention while they're walking.
I got my milkshake now.
Does it bring all the boys to the yard?
Well, I'm there, aren't I?
Yeah, right. It's there. You go.
Could you teach me? But you'll have to charge.
Dumb question. If Goku had a milkshake, how many episodes would it take him to charge it?
And same question, but about Naruto. How many off-season episodes there's going to be?
Oh, that'd be a full arc.
So like 1,000 episodes probably.
With a movie spinoff.
Telling you about how he made the milkshake.
Dude, why is fucking trash so garbage in this game?
Vanilla ice cream thing.
I mean, that sentence itself. Why is trash such garbage?
Good point.
There's a guy in the back here just doing his job.
It's the minions of the bad guys doing their jobs properly, actually killing the invaders.
Yeah, too bad the boss is like dick.
I really want to know what the janitorial staff has to deal with.
Well,
I wonder what kind of insurance they're getting. There's so many deaths here. It's such a dangerous job.
probably one golden John Wick token that I have 2 of actually.
This does not seem like the kind of place that would give you insurance. They'd probably give you like 39 hours of work a week just so you didn't get insurance.
Oh no, this place is like North Korea. And the jailer is Kim Jong-un. They all believe in him and do all this shit for him.
Remember when Kim Jong-un was pronounced dead, or everyone thought he was?
Dude, his fucking sister could like get it. I don't remember her name, but she was a real cutie, dude. I'd let her dictate me.
Also, If the Sanctum of Domination is meant to be a mirrored image of Icecrown, why does it look like this?
Wait, who said
Glorious and beautiful?
Not at all a mirror image of Icecrown.
There's literally flame on the bridge right now.
Can someone
I'm
unmute
going to
Hippity?
run
Yes,
on them.
glorious and beautiful.
You're welcome.
He was muted, boppity.
Oh, these guys just go right through that.
Oh, what the fuck?
the random yelling grunting is kind of like annoying.
You think these guys have a really good pension plan waiting for them? That's why they stick around?
We need to interrupt the Fountains of Pain.
I think if I'm gonna release from now on, I need like a dedicated druid and monk with me, just so that way it doesn't take me 5.5 years to get back to where I was. This is painful.
What's the concept where like a bunch of old farts who fought in a war like stumble upon some treasure, and then the last one of them who lives gets to keep it? I think The
Man
Simpsons did a bit of
standing?
that.
Wasn't
Last
that
night.
an episode of The Simpsons?
It was an
It's
episode of The
called a
Simpsons.
Deadpool.
It is called Deadpool. Okay, so
Yeah.
like, what if that?
It was banned because some people were killing each other over it.
That's kind of what I. That's kind of what I imagine the pension is for minions.
Poppy,
and
what the fuck, dude?
Torghast.
What the fuck?
What's back here? I bet
Last minion standing gets everyone else's pension.
You think the bosses are involved in all that too?
Yeah.
Alright,
Need to
get
be
ready
us.
to aggro for me. I'm gonna beat my spinny ball.
Not high at the moment because I'm like everybody else. It's trash right now. Trash is not something you measure HPS on. I will show you that last fight we did though.
Oh, so we ended up going to Soulrender
Gosh.
instead of Ner'zhul.
Yes, Ner'zhul was locked.
I was doing 5.6k last fight. Pretty nice. Second.
I didn't know
You
Garage
have
would be
reached
in
the
there.
voicemail of Ner'zhul. I am not available to take your call right now.
Please do that.
I've never pulled.
Nice try, bagels.
I've never pulled aggro before. That was pretty fun.
It's scary. Like now.
Those axes, gosh, the ones you can just pick up from the side.
I feel like I'm in vanilla. I'm rezzing while you guys are fighting.
Hey, Danny,
Bagels.
whenever you get a chance, that new guy's asking about rage and stuff in Discord.
Bagels, you should just give up. I told you it's not gonna happen.
Damn, I made 3 glasses worth of milkshake. I made way too many.
Oh, dude, mail me some.
Sure.
The fucking bridge falls out.
Oh no!
That's
It
fucking
teleported me
hilarious.
back.
This raid's fucking hilarious. It's a giant ass troll.
Dude, I'm so mad right now.
This is my castle.
Doesn't try and put down a gate.
So what
Yeah,
happens is you normally use like
So
left
one
up
taunt it,
on
run it out.
trash, and then you reset the boss. But this raid
Yeah, I
is
was
really
gonna
fucking
taunt it,
trolling
but
because like
Well,
normally you just run
those
out
pets
as
are
you're
not
resetting, and then
dying.
you get this
Damn.
buff dropped off you. But this whole
He's
bridge
summoning
just
people
went
in.
down.
Yeah, he
That
pulled me
was
in and
bullshit.
oh
decapitated me.
shit, he pulled me in.
What the hell does Blizzard have against resetting this raid?
Yeah, the raid is just trolling though. Like watch, I'll
Yeah,
fucking show you in a
he's
second. That'll
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
reset.
Okay, don't release. We have a B-Res out.
Spanking Mag's
Watch.
ass.
Watch what happens to that fucking bridge.
Oh, does it? What the fuck?
Yeah, so we were all standing right here. We were gonna run out and
Everybody's
reset.
lost is reset,
Some
though.
people got out there, and
I
then
think
that fell out and killed some of us.
Blizzard has a thing with Rend.
It's on its fucking time limit.
Yeah.
It's in Diablo, it's in fucking WoW, and everything, man.
Watch it just fucking fall again.
Oh no
I
no
mean, stay
no
on
no!
the
It's
bridge.
not on a time limit. It's on whenever you pull the boss.
Oh,
Does anybody need a
you
codex for
fucking
this fight?
dumbasses.
Yes, please.
Specifically you.
It's up here in the back.
No, like nobody knew that. Like nobody knew that was gonna happen.
Along with the feast.
How many times y'all
Mabel,
played
can we
this
get a
raid?
cauldron back here as well?
This is your first time?
This is the first time being in this section.
Alright, so for this fight,
Like it
I know
literally
some of you
just
guys
came out
died on
this
the
week.
platform, so I'm not sure you saw
Yeah.
it. But there's these
Yeah.
big ass like X things that will spawn on 2 players. You do not want friendly people in there, but you want the ads that spawn in there because they'll take extra
This is
damage.
really good, this dog, I think. I like this man.
50% more damage.
Dodger!
Did you guys look
Come here, Dodger!
at the little stupid guide thing that I
Is
made?
that how you're supposed to line up your shit?
Why are y'all stupid? That's stupid.
Well, like,
Oh my god, Dobby.
just
Come here.
the
Come here, Dad,
the
Dad.
Google Drive, right? So there's 2 different types of torment. There's one where it's just the solid, like 3, and that's it. And you run to the safe zone, and then there's like a wave of it, right? So they'll just keep coming, kind of like the massacre, except much larger chunks.
It's my Dobby now.
If you get
What across
targeted
your keyboard?
with,
Has he ever done that on you?
What?
Has he ever ran across your keyboard before?
He used to, but I don't let him on
Echo
my
of Screams,
table, and he
you
knows
want to
that.
move out of the little swirly stuff on the ground. It will hurt.
Good Dob.
When it comes time for us to do
He's
chains,
a good Dobby.
who do I want to do chains?
It has to be different people because when you take the change, you get a debuff and you cannot do it again.
Correct.
On heroic and mid.
No kisses,
yes.
please.
Let's say y'all know I'll probably have like 1 pull if I have to go to walk. I have like 15 minutes, give or take.
Okay.
Bet y'all sick and tired of hearing that by now, aren't you?
It's cool. Clear these real quick. Oh, I'm too far. Alright, so where these markers are, there's some swirly shit behind it. Don't stand in it. It will hurt really bad. The chains are going to spawn
Have dogs.
at these 3 markers. We'll always break red, purple, green in that order. You're going to want to wait a couple seconds in between actually breaking them so we can heal the raid out because it does massive amounts of damage. We'll do group 1, 2, and 3. I lied. Do group 3, 4, and 5. So melee can stay on things. So it'll be, for group 3, it's going to be the same order as the interrupts. Group 4 will be Lian, Boom, Bossy, Bagels, and Musu. I don't think we'll have 5 sets of chains, but in the event that we do, that'll be the order. And then it'll be myself, Will, Mag, Turtle, Maple.
Oh no.
Where does this take you?
Don't.
Sorry, Daddy, well, for the chains, who was doing them again?
So group 3 will be X, group 4 will be purple, group 5 will be triangle. Or are you saying like the actual order?
Oh no, I completely like zoned out on like what groups were going where. That's my bad.
Oh no, you're fine. I hadn't actually said it yet.
Oh.
For the ads specifically, they're very similar to Rip Soul in the sense that there's going to be an ad and it's going to make its way to Garage, and so we have to kill it before then. If they reach him, they'll no longer be CCable. But during the whole like movement period, they can be like CC'd, so stun, whatever, and destroy them. It will be a hard swap to the ads. Make sure those of you who are marked with the brand of Torment, you're actually stacking with the ads so we can kill them quicker.
We're using items to make them drink it.
The what?
Sorry, I was talking to my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. For Garage, he does an actual ability that will kill us, and we're going to interrupt it
No,
using the
don't
chains.
don't let him up
So
there.
we
I
have
don't
to
want
be
him to
quick with the
even
chains.
get in the
The chains
habit
have
of
to be
it.
pulled 40 yards from their initial starting point. I don't care if you take them to the opposite corner straight back. Just make sure you get to that mark within, like, I think, what was it, 2 seconds in between? Because there's a
Just to
debuff
make
that gets put on you.
yeah, just to make sure, Khaleesi, also when you break the chains, it does way wide damage. So you have to like you cannot break all three at the same time or we wipe.
Right. So the order for being broken will always be red, purple, green.
Oh, okay, 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 okay,
All right.
okay, okay,
Anybody have any
okay.
last second questions?
Just sitting on my
When the
lap.
chains break, about how much damage are we talking about?
Like
We'll find out.
3/4 of the raid's health.
Yeah, like we will need healing cooldowns for it. The healing cooldown rotation will be the same. So
Maple,
we'll
Mag, me, Maple.
and then Leanne. 5. You can throw out your AM with the 5th one if we need it. If his interrupt does not get, or if his cast does not get interrupted with chains, we will wipe. Also, just so you know, your butt is so big, it was like covering my entire screen.
I like that I have a ring of Ducati, whatever. It makes a mirror image. It's actually it's big as shit when that power is activated too. So it's two big old me's.
Big ol' me's.
Big old me's.
If you take the one that turns you into a child, it takes all your clothes off, and that's a little creepy.
Wait, what?
What? I'm wearing clothes. The fuck you did?
Look, I'm over here jumping right now. I
Okay,
took
let's
the one
go.
it turned
Let's go, yeah.
all my clothes off.
Open a portal to
Doesn't someone have to go in like 10 seconds?
Eli's got a mix of the child and the big one.
Where are we tanking the boss at?
It's kind of like in the center,
Alrighty.
closer to this side, so that way there's less room for us to have to run across for the torment, which is coming out in 4 seconds. It spawns at the back of the room. That's the white squirrely shit you move out of.
Yes, I totally see you there, Badger.
Okay, so take those to the ads because they damage them. Try not to hit our raid because it also damages our raid.
Right there it is. Alright, I got him.
You can count, I think.
I already took him off there.
Okay, thank you.
Eli, on the next set of ads that come out, can you slappy hands them?
Yeah.
Use tranquility. Just like.
Oh, that works. Okay, good to know.
Check those out.
Sorry, my bad, Jesus.
I'm the only one in chains. We wipe.
You could probably be bought, to be honest.
Can we get B-Race on a healer?
Yeah, get it now.
Do not release when you die.
We are supposed to be interrupting the agonizing souls, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just for me and Zaz, we can capacitor totem.
Um, I believe that you can like stun them for a while, so we don't have to like kill all ads at the same time. So maybe kill the first two ones like in the middle and then go out or something like that. They do take reduce the stun time, so we I'm not sure how long they can stun for, but just a suggestion.
So I'm not sure how quickly, like the intervals in which they're going to spawn. But with Eli bringing, like, grabbing them all, and then we can use our CCs to kind of bring them together, and then we'll have 2 stacks of Torment, and our Boomkins can AoE silence them for a period of time. We should be able to
David,
kind of blow them up
10
a
minutes
bit.
on chicken nuggies.
Okay.
You want Cream Sam's?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you can't have it
Is
with
the
chocolate.
hitboxes big enough for us to hit those and melee still be able to hit them?
You can't have any.
What do you mean?
Or you want a
The
snake?
ads with the markers.
Don't you dare lick it.
He's gonna lick it,
Like
dude.
I went over the ad with the marker, but I was
You
trying to
can lick
get
the
like
bottle
on the
when I'm
edge of it
done.
so melee could still hit them. I wasn't sure how big their hitbox was,
Don't.
so
I'm not sure
like
what's in it.
if we could just stand on the ad and then still hit them, it'd be easier.
Diet green tea.
Yeah, there just might be something that interacts with him wrong.
That's kind of what I was trying to ask them melee. I don't know if they noticed or not.
Being pain in your ass.
A little bit, but not too much. Yeah.
And does the mark do like dots, or is it the
You can
one
sniff a
explosion
bottle
at
with
the
the
end?
cap on.
Yeah, sure.
I believe somebody said it causes the ads to take more damage while that's
I mean,
on
you're
them.
not gonna get any
Right,
flavor.
so
It
the
does.
brand inflicts 7,000 shadow damage every 2 seconds to nearby allies and Mossworn within 5 yards. In addition, any Mossworn
No
that
fame
remain
Sam's is for you.
in the affected area take 50% increased damage.
Alright.
So it's pulse damage with a boost.
You have a dive bag?
Yep. It's for my dive gear. I'm a diver.
You have
Go
you have an
first, left
oxygen
side.
tank in these? Do you have all your dive stuff? Like fins, wetsuit,
So
all
I
that?
won't have the grips for the first set.
So this is what you
Skip
bring
the
to
far
the.
one to the close one.
Oh,
Bonking to
you
the
get
ass.
taunt again?
Oh shit.
There's a lot of people dead right now.
No, there's nobody dead.
Sorry, that was my bad. Could you tell
There's
me
nobody
one
dead.
thing?
Not a single person?
Nope.
I clicked the wrong button.
Okay, you got 2 stacks, so I'm gonna.
Where do you tell the
Middle
story?
right. Middle right.
3,
Left.
You can taunt.
Chains up.
Thank you.
Chains.
Will you
Can
eat
we
these
get the
fairy
first healers?
princes if I leave them here for you?
Uh,
You want taunt?
Leon.
Oh no no, my bad
maybe.
my bad. Can you
Can't
taunt
really
again, back?
guarantee
Sorry.
anything.
Leon
I'm not
Trank.
feeling it right now, dude.
I'm tranking.
Yep.
Get the yeah. Go.
Yeah, I was in the middle of another cooldown.
2.
Did you ever eat all those starbursts?
Yeah.
Were they good?
They're okay. They're Starburst. Not my favorite, but they are candy.
What is your favorite?
Basically chocolate, like the Hershey's
Okay, so this is going to be the
Oreo and
wave one, so
cookie.
it's going to be a lot of
Oh, like
moving,
the
guys.
thins? Or like the thick boys?
Check the back.
3.
Are we talking like double stuffed? Or like...
No, not Oreos. I'm talking about the Hershey's cookies and cream.
2.
Oh, like the
Oh
bars?
shit.
Ah. Are we talking like king
4.
size? We talking here like
1.
big?
Oh
Oh
my god, this is
shit.
awful.
We need
Yeah, that
some
was awful.
druid movement speeds there,
So
guys.
that has your scuba tank and everything?
I hope
No.
that's not always the pattern that
You
goes
run the
in.
tank?
I don't. Okay, so
You need a
one,
warlock for the
almost nobody
It is,
buys their
yeah.
own scuba tanks. They
You
just rent
guys a
them.
healer?
Why?
You guys just need
Because
to be less
they're really
slow and
heavy,
stand
and
on
if
the
you're
edge of
gonna
the
fly out of,
platforms.
so you can tell the second
Should
like
I
the
like out?
I
resurrected
got a
Like
bomb
B-res on
too
the
much?
heal.
where it's
Do
going,
not
and it's
do not
also a
release.
sphere or a circle. So you want to
Oh
be
Lord Jesus.
closer to the markers and run near the edge closest to the garage. Does that make sense? Like if you're at where the ads are at
Maybe.
now, you're gonna take longer to run to the other
Just go look at it.
sections.
If the light's up, it's not hot enough. If it is, you're good.
Also, I saw that if you're looking at the back of the map, you can see before like torment starts to spread. You can already see where it's gonna go.
Guys, that
Yeah.
was my last one.
So you want to run up here closer to where the garage is, where the markers are up there, and like I said, you can see it before it spawns.
Here's food.
Cold as balls, man.
Alright, y'all have a nice night.
Take a summon if possible.
Good night, Holy.
Fair.
Or good
Night.
heaven at work, I should say.
Yeah, I won't. Thank you. That's all I already say. But
Have a good night, man.
If I
During
can
the
get a summon, I needed to repair.
Alright, peace out, guys.
Sorry, did someone say there was a bot down?
There's a bot down.
no, he asked for a
He's trying to
summon.
wish into
He has
How
to
did
existence. Is
you
that what
guys
that is?
got enough to need to repair when we passed the repair guy coming in here?
Didn't
Because
use
we
it.
wipe. That's why.
Just try to work on that, I guess.
They wouldn't have anything to complain about then, Bale.
Is there any enchanter in the raid right now for a celestial guidance?
Do it.
I can enchant too. I got mass enchant.
He's gonna do it.
Which one you want? I'm sorry.
Celestial, please. Thank you.
I feel like the guy who wrote the first sentence for Warmonger Shackles enjoyed saying that Soulrender Dormazin binds Garrosh with ghastly shackles, causing him to hell scream.
So you want
Right,
to
so
stay in
some
those areas marked
quick
for each
things that we didn't talk about.
What?
So what is
The
that
whole
your
time is
strat?
fine. We're gonna
More or
rest on
less.
the first set of ads. Eli, you'll grab the second set.
Okay. I can hold off
You're
for the
supposed
first
to
set
stay
too.
mid mostly, huh?
Nah.
Also, if people were confused when calling the numbers, it's starting from the right. We're calling 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, do you mean the left?
Well, if you're looking at the soul, it's from the right. If you're looking at the back, it's from the left.
Zed's dead already. Don't heal.
Take the boss to the right. Can we single grip one of the ads over here?
So what is supporting
Stack the
man
boss
raid?
on the ads, please.
No, it's normal. Well, normally we rate as 20 man, but we're doing 24 man at the moment just because it's heroic.
Don't they have 40 man raids or did they get rid of? Oh no, they got rid of 40 mans. Shit.
Oh yeah, dude, they got rid of 40 mans a long time ago.
I miss 40 mans, man.
Play fucking classic then.
No, not enough people play classic.
You can
Yeah,
taunt.
you're right. Because not a lot of people like 40 man raids.
Chains.
Is it too many people to have to manage?
It's got Mag to start tranking.
You get 20 freaking DPS and you get 20
Drinking.
healers. It's that simple.
Healing tide down.
I'll get the first shout during the waves.
Pretty good dance. Remember, go closer to the garage. Move quickly. Stand on the edge
4.
of the pie or people place. See, be on the edge. You
Get
can move.
more of this.
Go all
1.
the way over.
More. Thank you. Left side. Let's get Lee's innervate or Trank.
Yeah, using it right now.
You guys on fire?
Innervate on you, kill.
Go to the right set of 2 ads.
Keep those debuffs out of the raid. I understand. I guess there's ads. I meant to say.
3. Get in, Boomkin, and
I
Zakia,
cannot
if
take
you could
chains.
take
3 more.
purple.
Barbecue sauce.
I'll deal with it later.
What?
I'll deal with it
Take
later. I'm
them.
busy.
What do I do with it?
Maple ham.
10 chicken nuggets. I have 8.
Words.
Don't worry about
Somebody got it.
separating them.
Shit.
The chicken
That's
just
it.
pop 3
Red,
chains.
purple, green, right?
Alright.
Yes, red, purple, green.
Sauce.
Red is group 3. Purple's group 4. Green is group 5.
9.
10 for you.
Uh-huh.
I know this is gonna sound stupid. I've run over to the red one every
tonight.
time it's been changed. Can only 2 people touch it at a time because it's not letting me do anything.
You can only take chains once.
Can we get B-Res on the healer quickly?
I have one.
Okay.
Just want people to die. For chains, it is a designated person each time, right? So the first set of chains, I'll take it with Leanne and Poak. That's going to take some retraining of my brain, I'm sorry. The second set of chains will be Harlequin, Boom School, and Will. In the event that somebody is dead, it will just move to the next person. Harlequin was dead at the time, which is why I called for Sakia. Because she is third. So group 3 will always be red. You're always going to go to red. Group 4 is always going to go to purple, and group 5 is always going to go to green. And the way the chains break is always going to be red first, and it's always going to be purple second, and then green third. If we have chains break too quickly, like during the last attempt, we're all going to die because it does a retarded amount of damage.
Somebody got repair bot.
Yeah, it's been
I
dropped
got you.
right by the portal. There's a bunch of boomkins on top of it.
Also,
Should we
guys,
just have a healer do the break? Oh, wait, never mind. To be better to be left now.
Out my seat,
if you
Dobby.
guys could avoid releasing when we have a battle res,
Sorry,
that'd be great. We don't always have a warlock with
Are
us.
those yours?
Those are yours. These are mine.
Yeah, it's a force of habit.
I know. There's actually a weak aura that you can get. It says like, what's it say? Don't release dumbass or something. Or
Yeah, I have it.
is that what it says?
Rip.
I
Should really
remember
watch your
having
feet, bro.
seen it on people's
Hold up.
stream and stuff, but I was like, ah, that's stupid. You don't need that.
Surprise.
Just fucking pick him up. Like, what's he gonna do?
Sharing my screen briefly. This is
Why
a
you
long
laughing?
way down. Holy.
Yeah,
He
this
got
boss is
out.
kind of noisy. Honestly.
You see how I'm standing on the edge of the line? So, like, let's say this is the one that was empty before. And now the second one is they're going to be the
Wiggle
empty
your
one. You
pinky.
stand on the edge here. Then the second, the ability goes off. You
Wiggle it for
run
me.
your little ass.
I don't know.
You don't cast. You don't finish your spell. You run to the edge here,
Yeah,
and
you're
then you
fine.
run back here to the edge. You go to the edge. You only have to move like 2 spaces.
Get
That's how many
down,
spaces
doggy.
it is from this edge. So you got 1 space,
You guys are getting your asses kicked, huh?
2
No.
spaces.
Are you farming
That
the
is it.
same boss?
I mean, we aren't farming it.
Obviously, if
We're
you're much
attempting the
closer
boss.
to the
It's
center
new.
of the room, it'll be a
So
smaller
you're
distance to cover.
dying and getting your ass kicked.
No.
But you don't want us that
This is
far
about
back,
standard.
right? It's going to take us forever. We're
Takes us
close.
Right?
about
No,
3 or
no.
4 pulls to
You
get it
up
down.
like
Because
almost where
everybody's
the
new to it and
markers
some
are,
people are slow
where the boss is
learners.
at now. It's a very short distance
Why
up
don't you
there.
just fucking kill it the first time?
How do I
Because some people are slow learners.
export it?
They get confused real easy.
You just shift click the group or whatever.
Is that yours or is that mine?
That's one. And the rest of those are yours.
Listen,
Eli, are you
you know
doing
what's
yours?
such a dad thing for your dad to do? I
Nope.
specifically asked him before I
Okay, let me check
started
from over here.
the chicken nuggets. I was like, "Are you gonna want any?"
Oh, and then he wanted some. Yeah. Well, that's
I
too
cooked
fucking
them.
bad for him.
I cooked them, and he was like, "Give me one of those." And I said, "I asked you if you wanted some, and you said no." And he's like, "Well, I changed my mind." I said, "Well, I cooked just enough for me to want some, and just enough for David. No
Get that
more,
one.
no less."
Yep.
At that point, I think you should just
And he
release
threw a
and
little,
we'll
like,
summon you.
threw a little fit about it. He was like,
I'm not sure how to export it to
He's
you
like,
guys.
"I can cook some for you. You just have to wait 11
That was the
minutes."
most amount I've ever seen any raid try to summon. That was impressive.
Tommy's like,
Oh, it's fucking.
"Is that what
That's a fucking weak order my guild has.
What? It's a fucking what?
It's a weak aura. It tells you not to release
Release what?
if you're dead.
Oh.
No, nice try, bagels. You got a little bit closer that time.
No, you're not supposed to ever release spirit. Because they can resurrect you.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
You can change the text, Maple.
Like, people don't know that?
They can, they just forget and then they hit release way too quickly. Like I said, some people are slow fucking learners.
One.
Fucking doggy, you little fucking little dog, you little.
It will. Thank you.
You taunt. Awesome.
Take the boss to the moon. Add.
Word lusting, right?
Yes. You have a really big red thing under you. Should be with the ads.
That was good.
4. Right side, all the way to right.
I'm good.
What up, dub dogs? What?
Chains are coming up in 5.
Whenever I said chicken nuggets, you're like, are they big or are they small?
Well, it's because sometimes Kelly buys the packs that are chicken tenders, like the really big, tall ones.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about chicken tendies.
Yeah.
Drinking.
I'm talking about chicken nuggies.
Broke my chain already.
Chicken nuggies, I mean
Pull the second one.
like fucking like nugs. I don't mind on fucking little tendies, bro.
Khaleesi.
Like, I fuck with the tendies.
We pulled them out of order. Pull the second one.
Yeah.
What? I just did the second one.
2.
No.
Oh, I'm not far enough yet.
Him.
This is the dance phase, guys.
I get push roar.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
One.
Bossy roar. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're right.
Two.
I'm just gonna meet you halfway to a trash can, okay?
What?
Can I just meet you
Three.
halfway so you're
Damn,
holding
that's
the
an
top
easy
of
one.
the ship?
Turtle, do you have
Four.
the speed
Right,
totem?
right.
Yes, I do.
Okay, if it's far away, use it here. Yeah, use it.
One.
Yo, I'm lucky lost.
Well, we have 2 trash cans, and both of them need to go to the street. So there is no meeting me halfway.
Three.
Okay, so you take one, and I bring the one halfway, and then I bring the other one.
No, no, no.
No? You just walk it? Okay.
Yeah, we're both gonna take one all the way to the street. Shit.
Oh, he did the don't release, you fucking ape. Are those people with the, like, the brown dead?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely dead. Can you revive them?
No.
You don't have that skill.
There can only be so many revives.
And you really want to save that for your healers or DPS, huh?
Generally the more important people, not the DPS actually.
Like the tanks?
Man, these fucking people.
Or just healers?
It depends on what's happening at the moment.
Two.
Like, there's not just one static strategy. It's if somebody's down and they're better than the other person that's down.
Down.
Quit fucking licking me, Dobby. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking tickle you to death. Fucking gross.
Change.
Harley breaking chain.
I swear to God, dog. Fucking stop. I swear to God.
Now it's purple.
Turtle, throw down the spirit link.
Three.
I think that's bagels.
I love you.
What? How did I guess what was in it. Fucking hitbox.
No, that was res protection.
Damn, you have a lot of buffs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
You just died.
Get a B-res on someone.
Yeah, that was my fault. I took the B-res on accident. I tunnel visioned on the fight. I thought we were definitely gonna get it.
Are you releasing?
Don't release. I'll run back.
By the way, do you mind when I'm calling this section? Because sometimes people don't like those types call.
Right now, it's fine. I would like everybody to get to the point that they're self-reliant in being able to identify where it is. So that way, in the event that one day you're not at raid, they're
Okay.
not a bumbling mess.
You're gonna get woken up.
I know.
Okay. Whenever I'm here, I'll just keep doing it then.
So, would it be possible to, would it be better to tank him on, like, towards the center and everybody stand next to the chain area? Kind
That's
of like...
fine with me.
Fine
Yeah,
with
that's
the
fine.
So the idea is you take him over to the ads, you cleave the ads down with the boss, then you can take him up near
What?
Hellscreen for
Yeah.
movement for chains. You know, make sure you guys have your raid frames up, so that way if you see the 2 people above you in your group are dead, you know to grab your next to grab your mark.
Also, can we, when the fight starts, can we get a gate between 1 and 4? And sorry about that, chains on purple. I didn't think you'd have to go that far to break it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the max range distance.
40 yards.
Glorious. However, I did notice that I'm able to shield myself to give myself a movement increase, which would indicate that you're still, like, if you have any things that you can do while
Depends
moving,
on
you
when
can
in the
still
morning.
cast them for any of the ranged players.
5 o'clock?
Yeah, probably.
Will you wake me up?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I'm gonna get a shower in the morning.
Okay.
And just a piece of suggestion, like if a tank is tanking the boss and you staying on with the X on it and he gets hit, It's like a trucking damage. Just letting you guys know. Because I got hit and I had the circle. Somebody was on me or walk up where I was standing, and he like took 3/4 of my health.
Yeah, would there be some way to like um preset the positions of where the people with the circles stand? Because I keep like kind of getting overlapped with somebody with a circle.
So overlapping with the circle is completely fine.
Oh,
Because
it is?
yeah, you're talking about um the brand, right?
Yeah, I
Like
think
the
so.
red. Yeah, so the overlapping is fine. The traditional method to do this is to group everything up and get it like super close and then just stand on top of the ads, and then they're taking the 7,000 from yours, the 7,000 from the other person's, plus there's the 50% increased damage. I'm not sure if that part stacks, but if nothing else, they'll be taking 14,000 damage.
No, I mean like I'm like other people with the brands, like I'm standing in it. Is that okay?
Oh no, you take damage. I'd prefer
Yeah.
for you not to.
Okay.
Can I
That's what I
make
meant by
a
overlapping.
suggestion, maybe?
So for
Would
go ahead.
will you mark somebody with a marker, maybe a moon or something, and we follow that person? So no, like I see that we are dying a lot on that phase that he casts 4 of the things.
That's what I've been calling them. If you're looking at the right now, if you're looking towards the river, from right
Okay.
side to left side, the section are I'm calling 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and 4. So basically, this
Oh, and
over
that's not
here
a
is
frog, that's a
1,
toad.
then 2,
No, it's not.
3, 4, and then
Nope.
when you hear one of
Frogs
those
don't cause
numbers, just
warts,
go
toads
into the
do.
zone that's
You
represented
can
by
tell
that.
by the bumpy
If you
skin.
look
If
at
it's
the
got
edge
bumpy
of the
skin, it's a
platform,
toad.
you can see very easily where it's going
I
to
mean, yeah, I'm
be.
just saying.
And if
They also
you
tend to
have to
pee
turn
on
really
you.
quick, like you should be looking out there, seeing for yourself where to go.
I haven't died to
And
that mechanic.
because
It's just
waiting
I
on somebody
seeing,
else. No, no,
yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
just
saying
seeing
you
a lot
have.
of people
Yeah, we need
dying to that.
It's literally the
yeah,
safety
we need
dance, and
people to
there's
learn.
honestly no excuse for anybody to be dying to it. But
Is is there a reason as to why we're taking boss in the middle instead of close to the marked areas?
Outside of the
So
ad phase, there shouldn't be.
yeah, it's not necessarily in the middle. Um, so I would say like right in front of Ray is where the boss is kind of gonna initially be, and then we'll do the first torment. We'll come back a little bit for the ads, so that way we can cleave them all down, and then for the remainder of the fight until ad spawn, we'll be up by the river.
Also, just a heal thing. It seems that between the two chains, it's less than 3 minutes.
What do you mean?
Protect me.
It's less than 3 minutes for the like first set of chains and the second set of chains.
Okay, okay.
yeah, so let's get a ready check and roll. Because boom is right.
Does anyone know when it come out? Like the time in between the first and second?
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Anyone know how long it takes for the second set of ads to spawn after the first one too?
I do not.
I mean, like I noticed that he called an animation. Like he's like he does an animation when he's gonna call them in. I'm not sure if that helps or he's trying to time things.
Snack is in here. Snack is here.
3.
You can count.
2. Warlock, can you put a gate for 1 and 4?
Done.
Meg, after the first one pops, pop trunk. No.
Yep.
Other trunk.
3.
You can count. Oh no, not yet, not yet.
Him.
Take him back.
When you can.
Oh wait, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, I got him. Actually, too.
Yep, you got him now.
I had to use Spirit Link on that.
Alright, this is the dance.
4.
I'm gonna look at the back of the room so you know where to go.
1. 3. 1. 2.
You can count.
2.
Next ads for Lusting, yeah.
Yep.
By the way, for the timer, for the person that asked, it's 2 minutes 45.
I can put each ad wait.
On, please.
Torment incoming.
3.
3.
Round 2 chains, get ready.
You can count.
Harley breaking chain.
Drop a barrier. Pop the second one. Popping third.
4. 4.
How long till do this?
There's 2.
Don't take it.
I got 1 on Maple right now.
Do the brands work on the boss?
Let's just.
Doesn't say so.
Also for the chains, even Soul Shape works.
Job's done.
Okay.
There's a lizard on the trash can you're going to take out. Make sure
Better
it
get
gets off
one
first.
pull in
Okay.
before
Because it
we
like
call it
lives there.
while it's still
Like
fresh.
doesn't live like in the trash can,
I
but
need
it like
to
lives in a hole
repair.
next to the trash can, and it likes to chill on the
So
trash
the
can. So
timing
please
between
make
the
sure it's
first
off
set of
first.
ads, that's
Okay.
1, and the second set is 2 minutes. I can
Thank
grip
you.
the first 2 in together.
You care about wildlife?
The issue is
A
their
little bit.
set
I care
spawns
about
a
wildlife.
minute and 20 seconds. So
That's why
we may need to use freeze traps or
I
immobilities
put
on
that
them.
frog right back behind that
Yeah,
trash
like
can
for
that I found at
Yeah, on the second group, we probably to
Right where
like stun a couple because we were like we had all four in the middle of the room while we were running and nobody could interrupt them.
you can strangle the youth now.
Uh, do we know about paralysis and stuff like that? What happened if you use it on them?
They work.
Knock them into the middle with things like what's the stupid boomkin tidal wave or whatever, thunderstorm from Zaz. I think bring a piece might even work from the monks.
Yeah, he
It
used
worked.
the last.
Shining
Okay,
Force
there we
also
go.
works.
We
Yeah,
can.
any
Limited.
knockback effect you have will work.
So if ever we
Group them up.
reach the end, we could just like 1 minute CC all the ads and just ignore them.
Yeah, we can
I think
also.
the easier solution is just to group them up better so you can cleave them down easy.
Oh yeah, I meant if like we're at least 20% or something like that.
From what I read and what I saw, they don't take the full stun of whatever you cast. So if a trap, let's say, is a
What?
minute, they won't take the whole minute.
Because we're about to end the raid
They
time, I
take
think.
less, from what I understand.
In the
But
raid.
we haven't really tried it here.
With that last set of ads, though, we
Yeah, I
also had to
might have
do
forgotten and
the
lied.
multiple
Because it does
movements.
last till 11
Yeah,
Eastern
yeah, that's
time.
what I was talking
Most of the
about. It
raiders in
wasn't
the
the
guild are
second, it was
Eastern
the
time.
third. Yeah, and they
Yeah.
were just free casting in the middle. That was a problem because
Yeah.
Yeah.
healers gotta pick that up.
No.
You wouldn't like. I
In
wouldn't
heals.
even been bet. Like I wouldn't have
Will,
even
for
been
the
so
third
close.
Considering
chain,
the fact that it's 10 now,
don't
no.
call a healing cooldown. I want everybody to use their lock rocks or health potions.
Come on, just get it over with.
Like
Just kill the
third
guy and
round
get
or
it
just
over
the
with.
third, like
The
green.
third,
Yeah,
the
go.
green.
Okay.
Right? Is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yeah.
Full send?
4.
Is this the last guy to kill?
I like that. Oh, I'm back.
Right?
What?
Is this the last guy?
God, no. There are another 4 bosses after this.
So pretty much it's gonna go down. Is you're gonna next when tomorrow? You guys gonna get another raid?
No. This is. We raid Tuesday, Thursdays.
So you're gonna raid next Tuesday.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go to the next boss?
No. We'll probably stay on this one until we beat it. That's what we normally do.
You guys can't beat it.
1.
Probably not. I mean, these are difficult bosses. Ooh. We're also doing this under geared, right? Like most people would not be doing this at the gear we currently are, because our gear is still
Got
from the
changed.
last
So the
raid tier.
first one pops mag.
Yep. Poppin'.
Can I pop the second one?
Yep.
You can pop the third one. Other trank. Okay, Khaleesi up.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, that was close. So you were playing the game, right? Like, are we
You
doing
think I
auto
can
healing
count?
I mean, pretty
cooldown?
much, but less of you just getting bit.
I'm not getting bit. He just almost gets me sometimes.
It's the dance. 3.
So use your roar after this one. Everyone's gonna use the lock portal here. So that's it.
4.
Come on,
So,
y'all can do it. He's only at like 65% health and like 3 people are dead. It's not that bad.
Oh, trust me, we've been in worse situations than this.
You guys can do it. So orange means dead?
No, red.
Or
Ads.
red means dead?
Red.
we're
Is that
lasting now.
red?
That's red.
That looks like orange
Yeah.
to me. So red is dead. What is pink?
Pink is damage. Like they're currently damaged, not at
You
full
can
health.
taunt.
If you have a red marker under you, make sure you're with an ad.
Oh, guy bottom left on your. Oh, never mind.
One. Putting innervate on you, kills.
Okay.
Are we up next?
Who's on next? Just break one.
Maple start hemming. Diamond needs help. I died. Oh.
Oh!
Somebody needs to go diamond now.
Did you mean triangle?
Yeah.
You got us all killed, Will.
It's 4 seconds away.
So confusing.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. Nice try, everybody.
Good try.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, bite him, Davi.
On our first
Bite him.
week,
I don't
pretty
like
good
him.
if you ask me.
You're not getting me.
Also, while everybody is still here, Mag and Crowan, your guys' trial is officially over. Congratulations, you passed.
You guys are just playing.
We can do better than that. Man, Crowan, that's amazing.
Congratulations, Mag Crowan. Well done.
I was told it was more of a letter grade.
It's on a curve.
C plus.
So a lot of people failed for you guys to get in here.
Two of the trials that we're
Does that
reading
mean
with
I failed?
passed.
Oh.
On behalf of the guild, I'm glad to say you passed the audition.
So.
Yes, you failed. We were going by golf rules,
Oh
and
wait,
your
so
DPS
those
was
are
too high
people
last
that
fight.
like are wanting to get in the guild, so they went on a trial raid.
Yeah.
And they
So we
passed.
test them, yeah.
Sad little foxykins.
Nice.
Yeah. Like Crowan showed really good mechanics Tuesday night. She's the only mage in the current party, and
Did
she was able to blink past a
Beastmaster
really
get a
big
huge
mechanic.
buff?
So she got more damage
Just
out that
Sakya.
way. And granted, she
I'm
did
just
die in
crazy.
the fight kind of
Pale
early,
enough
but
was a
that's
top
okay.
10 fight, the one fight
Like
too,
it's not so
or
much
second
about just
anyway.
not dying; it's actually what you're mechanically capable of doing.
Also, in case you guys didn't see, we do have a normal raid sign up on Saturday. It's not mandatory, but you guys are welcome to come.
Did I make it
Yeah.
Saturday or did I make it Friday?
Friday. I can read.
What time Friday?
Oh, good. It's Friday.
8 p.m. Eastern
What?
Standard Time.
That chick,
I'm assuming
What chick?
normal raid time.
the Karen, or whatever. But
Yes.
the person that passed, you said she.
Do we have to
Crowan,
bring
yeah.
our thinking
Yeah,
caps, or
Crowan.
can
Yeah.
we just go in?
That's a she, right?
Yeah. I raid with some women, yeah.
Mindless.
You're gonna fucking leave her out of it too?
No.
Yes.
She's got a husband who's also trialing for the guild called Magnite, and they both passed.
Oh. You like both your assholes?
You have to get to bed. I will
I
see
could.
you guys tomorrow.
I'm kidding.
I mean,
Good night, all.
Good night.
you could, 'cause you are
Nighty night.